It's Thursday, September 16th, 2010. I'm Kevin McShann, and this is the McShann Sports Beat Report. Dishonesty is a recipe for disaster, humiliation, and endless embarrassment for former University of Southern California running back Reggie Bush. His reputation and collegiate accomplishments are forever tarnished because of a series of mistakes which cost him the ultimate individual award in all of college athletics. The 2005 Heisman Trophy winner decided on Tuesday to forfeit the award in an attempt to maintain the honor of receiving the Heisman Trophy and the integrity of the men who came before him. He also hopes he can begin the process of repairing his public image in both his personal life and his professional career. Bush said on Tuesday that he fully understood the magnitude of his actions and that winning the 2005 Heisman Trophy has been one of the highest honors of his life up until this point. One of the greatest honors of my life was winning the Heisman Trophy in 2005. For me, it was a dream come true, but I know the Heisman isn't mine alone. I know my victory was made possible by the discipline and hard work of my teammates, the steady guidance of my coaches, the inspiration of my fans, and the unconditional love from my family and friends. And I know any young man who is fortunate enough to win the Heisman enters into a family of sorts. Each individual carries the legacy of the award, and each one is entrusted with its good name. It is for those reasons I have made the difficult decision to forfeit my title as Heisman winner of 2005, he said in a statement released by the New Orleans Saints. The NCAA levied heavy sanctions against USC in connection to improper benefits received by Bush and O.J Mayo, a former basketball star for the Trojans. The Heisman Trophy Trust was also meeting on Tuesday, but it was unclear if Bush was on the agenda. They had had discussions in the past on whether or not to take away Bush's Heisman Trophy. This is the first time in the 75-year history of the award that the Heisman Trophy will be returned by a recipient. The Heisman Trophy voters have few guidelines to follow when considering athletes for the award. However, one stipulation is that they all must be in compliance with NCAA rules before being considered for the Heisman Trophy. The 8-member Heisman Trust, based in New York, had said in the past that it would have to consider what to do with Bush's Heisman after they were informed of the NCAA's findings. Bill Dockery, the president of the Heisman Trust, said that his members would issue a statement in due course, but until that time, he had no further comment on the matter. Bush received 2,541 points that year to finish 933 points ahead of Texas quarterback Vince Young, Bush's teammate, and USC quarterback Matt Leinart finished third, while Notre Dame signal caller Brady Quinn finished a distant fourth. Tennessee Titans quarterback Vince Young, who was the runner-up in Heisman voting for that year, said on Tuesday on his Twitter account that he was fully supportive of Bush and that he still remains the winner in his mind of the award. Just heard about Reggie's Heisman, Young posted on his Twitter account on Tuesday. Reg will continue to be the 2005 award recipient, and all continue to be honored to have been in the 2005 Heisman campaign with such a talented athlete, Young said. While Young says he's 100% behind Bush winning the award, he does admit that he wouldn't turn it away if the Heisman Trust came a knocking and wanted to give it to him. I definitely want it, but he won it fair and square. I have much respect for Reggie, man. He's had a great career, and he's already won a Super Bowl before me. I'm already mad about that, Young said. Allegations that Bush and his family had received and accepted hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of gifts from two California-based marketing agents was first reported in September of 2006 by Yahoo Sports, months after Bush was selected with the number 2 overall pick in the 2006 NFL Draft by the New Orleans Saints. The NCAA and the Pac-10 Conference began immediately investigating the USC football program as well as Bush once the report was made public. However, Bush denied any wrongdoing during the course of the investigation and never spoke to investigators during the course of this process. One of the marketing agents, Lloyd Lake, sued Bush for $300,000 as they attempted to recoup some of the money and gifts given to him during his tenure at USC. However, Bush was supposed to give a deposition in the case, but never did. The case was settled out of court without Bush ever having to get involved. The NCAA took 4 years to render their final decision. Once it finally came down in June, it was harsh. They cited the university for a lack of institutional control within their athletic department, causing them to lose 30 scholarships over the next 3 years, beyond a 2-year bowl ban and 4 years of probation. Seattle Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll, who also coached the Trojans for nearly a decade and also coached them through this turmoil, said he hopes that everyone involved can learn some valuable lessons from this unfortunate situation. It is my hope that this situation can serve as a teachable moment for all involved, especially for the young athletes, university, and high school administrators of tomorrow, Carroll said in a statement. In July, the university replaced its longtime athletic director, Mike Garrett, with former USC quarterback and Rhodes Scholar Pat Hayden. One of the first moves he made was returning the university's copy of Bush's Heisman Trophy. It's never a good thing to give a Heisman back, but at the end of the day, USC did the right thing when we gave our Heisman back. And now, Reggie did too, Hayden said. It's a privilege and a unique honor to be accepted into such an elite fraternity such as the Heisman Trophy winners. With that being said, Bush violated that trust and undermined that privilege when he accepted the award under false pretenses. But at least now, by returning his copy of the Heisman Trophy, he will begin to mend the fences with the people, university, and fans he's put to shame. He's got a long hill to climb, but at least the process has begun. Kevin McShann, Sports Beat, reports.